Hola, voy a enseñarles acerca de las conjugaciones en el tenso presente. Esto es parte 2. So this is IR ending verbs and ER ending verbs. As I said in the last video, that all verbs in Spanish either end in AR, IR, or ER. So if a word ends in R, not completely, but if it ends in IR, ER, or AR, chances are it's a verb. Now, if you go back into the Middle Ages in Spanish, IR verbs were conjugated differently than ER verbs. But there's only one difference in how they are conjugated in the present tense. And then in the rest of the tenses, today, currently, in the rest of the tenses, they're all conjugated the same. So, but in present tense, I talked to you about the we form, the nosotros, or the nosotras. How we make it say we is hemos. And so look on page 82. Yeah. For these verbs right here that you've already learned vocabulary-wise. Now it's time to make them move for you. All right? But the ER or hemos and the IR in the we form is hemos. So once again, you drop off the IR or the ER, and then you use the rest, these other things to add on to make the verb say what you want. So with IR verbs and ER verbs, the rest is all the same. So we have ellos or ellas, o ustedes. You just add N. So N. And then for the yo form, we just add O. So it's O for the I to I. For example, yo escribo, yo leo. Yo escribo, yo leo. So you have escribir. Quiet, dogs. Quieto. Quieto. You just take off the ER for escribir, IR for escribir, and add an O. Yo escribo. I write. Shh, shh. Or for leer, I read. Take off the ER and add an O, and it's yo leo. Yo leo. Tú es. So, tú escribes. You write. Tú lees. You read. For él, o ella, o usted, it's an A. So it's the letter E, but pronounced A. A. So let's do a couple of these verbs. You repeat them with me. Let me see. We'll go maybe in order. Okay, so we're going to start with abrir on page 82. Página 82. Repite conmigo. Yo abro, tú abres, él abre, ella abre, usted abre, nosotros abrimos, nosotras abrimos, ellos abren, ellas abren, ustedes abren. Okay, let's go to aprender, which is the next on page 82 of the verbs. Yo aprendo, tú aprendes, él aprende, ella aprende, usted aprende, nosotros aprendemos, nosotras aprendemos, ellos aprenden, ellas aprenden, ustedes aprenden. Now you should practice the verbs just in that order, because once again, as I told you before, this is a linguistic thing, but this is all single or singular, and this is all plural. And also, as I said before, I'm not Uh-oh. That one's broken, I guess. Let's see if I'm luckier on this one. I'm not teaching you the vosotros form, which is the plural familiar in Spanish. Why? Because only in Spain is it used there. Just as I'm not going to teach you the vos form, which is still used in Latin American countries, but it is a minority accent. It's been lost to the passage of time because languages want to simplify. So let's try 2 more verbs, and then you'll be able to turn this off and practice yourself, all right? So let's go to comprender. Comprender. And we'll practice conjugating, making this say, I understand, you understand, he understands, etc. Repite, comprender. Yo comprendo. So we're taking off that ER and replacing it with the O. Yo comprendo. Tú comprendes. Él comprende. Ella comprende. Usted comprende. Nosotros comprendemos. Ellos comprenden. Comprenden. Or with decidir. 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 So it's IR, so we're going to have emos instead of amos. That's the only difference. Yo decido, tú decides, él decide, ella decide, usted decide, nosotros decidimos, nosotras decidimos, ellos deciden, ellas deciden, ustedes deciden. Muy bien, buena suerte. What you're going to do for this assignment is write out, what should we have it be? I think probably 13 different verbs. And you can divide them 4 verbs AR, 4 verbs IR, 4 verbs ER, and 1 of any of your choosing. And you will pronounce them out loud on video and send that to me. Muy bien. Buenas tardes. Chao.